Hey everyone, welcome back to Look First Game Smart, where we help you game smart by taking a first look before you buy. If you're into smart purchases and solid gaming decisions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow gamers. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated sequels of the decade, Death Stranding 2. After years of mystery and teasers from Kojima Productions, the game is finally in our hands. Let's see what's changed, what's improved, and whether it's worth your time and money. Death Stranding 2, officially subtitled On the Beach, picks up after the events of the first game. Once again, you play as Sam Porter Bridges, portrayed by Norman Reedus, but this time the stakes are even higher. Humanity is still fractured, and the threat of the mysterious BTs, beached things, looms larger than ever. But here's where things get interesting. This sequel expands beyond the UCA, United Cities of America, and takes us into a global scale mission. The story explores themes of death, connection, and even rebirth with more emotional weight than the original. We also get deeper insight into characters like Fragile, and there's a new antagonist that gives Higgs a run for his money. No spoilers, but the acting and motion capture work are on another level. Gameplay wise, Death Stranding 2 has taken feedback seriously. The core delivery system is still here. Yes, you'll still be lugging cargo, but it's now much more dynamic. There's a wider variety of missions, new traversal tools and vehicles. Actual combat is improved with smarter AI and more fluid controls. And most importantly, less backtracking and more narrative pacing. You now have access to hubs and even co op elements where other players can actively influence your world in real time. It's a subtle but welcome evolution of the asynchronous multiplayer system from the first game. Visually, this game is breathtaking. Running on the Decima engine like Horizon Forbidden West, Death Stranding 2 is a step above its predecessor in nearly every way. Ray traced lighting makes wet surfaces and timefall storms look photorealistic. This are incredibly detailed. Close ups feel like cinematic quality scenes. This feel more alive, not just bleak landscapes, but lush, haunting, and atmospheric zones that adapt based on the chapter. In terms of performance, it runs buttery smooth on the PlayStation 5. So steady 60 frames for access in performance mode and 30 frames for access in 4K fidelity mode. No major bugs or frame drops during our review, which is a huge win considering the scale of this world. So here's the big question. Is it smart gaming? If you're someone who loves story rich, cinematic, and unique experiences that break the mold of traditional action games, then absolutely yes. But if you're more into fast paced, combat heavy gameplay, this might still feel slow at times. However, the improvements over the first game make it far more accessible and rewarding. Is it worth buying? For fans of Kojima's vision, 100% yes. For newcomers, it depends. If you skipped the first one because of its pacing, this sequel might win you over with its refined mechanics and more engaging missions. It's a thinking person's game, part movie, part exploration sim, part sci fi puzzle. Now, here's something, Shuan. With its deep narrative, jaw dropping visuals, and mechanical upgrades, is Death Stranding 2 already a Game of the Year contender? Honestly, it just might be. It's bold, it's beautiful, and it's different. But with big hitters like Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, and Final Fantasy 17 also dropping this year, it's going to be a tight race. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Death Stranding 2 your game of the year so far? That's it for today's episode of Look First, Game Smart. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more breakdowns, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, stay informed, game smart, and always look first.